She says to me, Andhbhak is a person who is absolutely convinced that another idiot is God. So these are the three categories: student, idiot, and Andhbhak. Student, idiot, and Andhbhak who follows the idiot.
Viewers, good evening. Before the show, I was also wondering, what do I say tonight? What should I tell you? How should I begin? And then, just as I was entering the studio, the security guard outside looked at me. We exchanged greetings. He said he was concerned about the disruption in Parliament. He told me a story. He said there are three types of politicians in this country. First is the self-made Neta. The Neta who starts at the grassroots. The Neta who knocks on 1,000 doors before he even sees the inside of an assembly or the parliament. The Neta who builds his name brick by brick, word by word. Viewers, election by election. Nobody hands him a seat. Nobody hands him a surname that opens doors. He earns the mic and the right to speak. This is the first category. Then I asked, what is the second? So the guard said, the second is the entitled politician. The one who walks into the room assuming that the room was always his. He does not prepare because why would he? He belongs there. The respect and the applause is already booked in advance. And then there is the third kind, the third category, the entitled dynast. This one does not even need to walk into the room. The room is built for him before he is born. His great-grandfather's portrait is already on the wall. His seat is reserved while he is still learning to walk. He does not need to learn or earn anything. He inherits power, privilege. This is what the guard told me. Now let's talk about what we saw in Parliament today. A discussion on the bill on paper leaks was on. Students across the country have lost years, lost faith, lost sleep over exams that were compromised. This was the moment, viewers, a responsible politician or any responsible Neta could have used to say that, look, these were the problems and here are my 4 or 5 suggestions, ways to fix the system. Here is how we can catch the next leak, prevent it before it happens. Here is how we can restore trust. But all we heard today were words like Andhbhaks and others, but they were eventually expunged. Viewers, it led to chaos and the opportunity was lost. The students watching the debate must have been thinking, that is this the seriousness my or our future deserves? Now the party of the leader who squandered this opportunity has been justifying this behavior, this stunt in the parliament. They are saying that the leader was only recounting what a student told him. Fair enough. But viewers, if you follow this logic, extend it through, you know where it will take us? If recounting someone else's words makes anything parliamentary, then someone could stand in the well of the house and read out verbatim, word by word, every abusive slogan shouted at Jantar Mantar against Prime Minister Modi, and they can call it an eyewitness account. Because that's not how Parliament works. Anyone who wants to be taken seriously must know that they are supposed to decide what's fit for the House and what is not. Someone said this is not a license to disregard rules. And that raises the real question, viewers. If a man cannot tell the difference between what belongs on the floor of Parliament and what belongs on a street or a protest placard, can that man really be trusted to carry the concerns of the students with the care that it deserves? Viewers, you will agree when I say that this is not the first time we've seen this. We've seen this stunt before. And that's the tragedy of the entitled diners, the third category. When you grow up with more emphasis on the surname and less on substance, this happens. Now, sample the reactions.
Home Minister of this country does not have the courage to come and sit here. Carcade. Sir, I saw the carcade. 30 cars. The Home Minister sitting inside the car like that, looking, shaking.
वो सदन में ही मौजूद थे। जिस समय राहुल गांधी बोल रहे थे वो सदन में ही मौजूद थे, मगर फिर भी राहुल गांधी ने कहा गृह मंत्री कहाँ गए। राहुल गांधी जी ने कहा मैंने बाहर देखा कि गृह मंत्री जी आ रहे थे, उनके काफिले में 30 गाड़ी थी। मैं आज चैलेंज करता हूं राहुल गांधी जी, आप चलिए हमारे साथ और गिनवाइए कहां अमित शाह जी की गाड़ी में, काफिले में 30 गाड़ियां थी। तो अगर जंतर मंतर के लोगों के लिए भी 3 कैटेगरी कहा गया है कि इडियट, स्टूडेंट्स और अंधभक्त, तो मुझे लगता है जंतर मंतर पे बैठे प्रदर्शनकारियों को भी ये चुभनी चाहिए। अगर राहुल गांधी जी स्टूडेंट नहीं है तो वो क्या है?
Let's open this up. Shazia Ilmi, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Shyam Prasad Mehta, leader of the Congress Party. Manoj Yadav, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Dr. Sumansi Raman, Professor Monojit Mondal, and Karan Verma completes this panel. Mr. Mehta, of the 3 categories of politicians that I just described, who do you relate more to or most to? The self-made, the entitled, or the dynast?
Why will I respond to your narrative? I'll respond to my narrative. No? So I heard your introduction, which I would like to call a rant. Instead of a BJP spokesperson, obviously you will take the mantle, you will do that stuff.
Mr. Mehta, what was the rant in what I said? I did not take any names. I did not say Congress. I did not say Rahul Gandhi. I did not say Priyanka Gandhi. I did not say Mr. Khadge. What was the rant in it?
So the way you are, okay, let's leave that aside.
No, but don't leave it. Don't leave anything to chance. 1 minute. Mr. Mehta, tell me the objection.
I told what I need to say.
No, I'm sure of the 3 categories. Okay, now I'll make it easier for you. Which word in what I said, hurt you? Any part of what I said must have hurt you, which is why you are upset.
No. Nothing hurts us. We're not afraid of anything. That's the new Rahul Gandhi Congress. You are not able to fathom. You are all losing out. You don't understand that. You're still not understanding that.
Right, sir. 99 elections later, we are not understanding. You're right. We are losing out.
Yeah, you're not understanding. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. As a political party, we lose elections, we win elections 1,000 times. That's fine. We are not here. We are not in a race to win the elections.
That people of the country have now understood, sir, that you are not in the race. That they are aware. And I am glad that you are saying so yourself. You are saying that Congress is not in the race. Now, tell me, sir, this was an opportunity for the leader of opposition to talk about reforms, to point mistakes of the government. But what did we hear? We heard idiot, andhbhakt, and all lies.
This is what I call propaganda. This is what I call narrative peddling, right? That's what you are doing now. People can see through you. Your game is over. You don't understand that.
Mr. Mehta, I am not in any game. My job is to present facts. If you catch me lying, you can expose me, sir. I am telling you which bit of what I said is misleading, untrue, false. You tell me, I will withdraw my words, apologize.
Yeah. Just now you are, when I said, we don't treat this as a race, we are not in this race, then you take a tangent and peddle a lie saying, oh, okay, you accepted your Congress is not in the race.
Oh, I said the same thing, sir. I changed the voice. You said you are not in the race. I said, yes, people know that you are not in the race. You should be happy. I am echoing every word you are saying. I did not even add anything.
Come on, Pranesh, 14, 15-year-olds are able to see through you guys. Your game is over. You're out.
Okay. Who is in, sir?
Your masters in Delhi, they lost the plot.
If we are out, 1 minute, Mr. Mehta, if we are out, who's in?
People of India, we the people. Pick up the constitution and look at it. This country belongs to us.
I am not part of the country.
We the people. We will take you along. We will take you along.
Okay, you will take us along.
We'll do the necessary corrections to you.
Okay.
That's what we are doing. Yeah. We are not like BJP.
But Mr. Mehta, who will take you along? That is the problem. No political party, I am talking about your alliance partner, is willing to take you along. First, you should worry about your fate.
We are not worried about our fate. We are worried about the fate of the country.
Okay, now Mr. Mehta, let's now get back to this. Enough of the banter. Why did Rahul Gandhi squander this opportunity to speak about students' reform, exam reform, what have you?
He didn't squander, first of all. That's what I am saying, narrative peddling. Who said he squandered? That's your opinion, no? He spoke excellently well.
Okay.
He was stopped in the parliament. So he took a recourse to a press conference and then put his viewpoint across.
Right.
People are able to read it. People are able to understand it.
Okay. Shahja Ilmi, why is the BJP accusing Rahul Gandhi of misleading the parliament and misleading the people of the country? Mr. Mehta says he is very happy with how Rahul Gandhi spoke.
So, Rahul Gandhi is both delulu and he's a capper, which is like he's deluded and he lies. So uninformed, so dishonest, and so incendiary and provocative. And does each one of his, the stories he's made up and how he's been caught out, I don't know what to say about his complete lack of basic information, knowledge, and complete lack of wisdom, of course. The kind of expression, he was maybe read Dostoevsky's Idiot for far too long last night and was completely rambling today. But nobody could figure out what he was trying to say. And when you use a word like idiot, which is considered unparliamentary, and where the repeated requests by none less than Rajnath ji, who also instructed gently his own, the treasury benches to let Rahul speak, Rahul Gandhi didn't understand. So he just got a sorry figure again and again and again. And now you just look at all that he said. It was made very clear, bullets were fired, bullets were not fired. Only tear gas was used. And a union home minister does not issue firing orders. That authority rests with the, executive magistrate. So, completely Rahul Gandhi was called out again and again. He was factually baseless. And he doesn't even know how the government functions. He's been the parliamentarian, 3 times around, yeah? So, anyone with even little experience in public administration would know.
No, but Shahja, Rahul Gandhi was talking about pellet guns. That is what he meant when he said, when he said fired. He held a press conference to say that he met the person who sustained pellet gun injuries.
Exactly. So Akhilesh Yadav came up and he made a charge alleging the matter. But what did Rahul Gandhi say? Amit Shah ne order diye hain. The same thing was said by Akhilesh Yadav, which was considered totally as part of acceptable to the parliamentary procedure. And what did Akhilesh Yadav say? There are charges. You can say, and the speaker said, right. You can say that there are charges made, but you have to substantiate it. How do you know? I mean, there was a very horrible charge against Rahul Gandhi. None of us stand for it, by some person called Sukanya. Now, obviously, it was proven wrong. But you just can't say that, Rahul Gandhi, why did you do this to Sukanya? You just can't take it at that value. You don't expect that from Rahul Gandhi.
You're talking of Akhilesh Yadav. Let me bring in Manoj Yadav. Manoj ji, ये काफी लोग ये कह रहे हैं, अभी पैनल पे आपने शाहजिया इल्मी को सुना, बट लोग बाहर भी ये कह रहे हैं कि संसद की एक गरिमा होती है. अखिलेश यादव जी भी ऑपोजिशन लीडर हैं, उन्होंने भी अपनी बात कही, बट जो लैंग्वेज और जिस तरीके से एक बात कही जाती है, उन्होंने उसका पूरा पालन किया तो कुछ एक्सपंज नहीं हुआ, वो अपना बात रख पाए. राहुल गांधी के पास आज अपॉर्चुनिटी था, वो इतने दिन से कह रहे थे कि धर्मेंद्र प्रधान का रेजिग्नेशन होगा तब हम डिबेट अलाउ करेंगे, वो हो गया रेजिग्नेशन. उसके बाद डिबेट में देखिए आज राहुल गांधी ने क्या कह दिया, इडियट, अंधभक्त, और पता ही आपको क्या है.
बिल्कुल प्रणय जी, मैं इस बात से पूरी तरीके से सहमति रख रहा हूं कि जब इंसान को मौका मिले तो सदन में उसे अपनी बात 100% तरीके से रख लेनी चाहिए, और जब कभी अंतिम समय आए और आपको लगता है कि किसी को छेड़ना है, छाड़ना है, तो अपना छेड़छाड़ के अपनी बात खत्म कर लेनी चाहिए. लेकिन अब चूंकि हर नेता का अपना मिजाज है, वो एलओपी हैं, एलओपी के होने के नाते उनका अपना स्टाइल है, और बीजेपी से उनको शायद मेरे ख्याल से ज्यादा दिक्कत है. और वो दिक्कत इसलिए है क्योंकि मुझे याद आज राज्यसभा में वंदे मातरम का जो वो बिल है वो पास हुआ है, और काश अगर कांग्रेस समय रहते हुए जो 5 दशक तक लगभग इस देश की आजादी के बाद हमारा तिरंगा झंडा नहीं फहराने का श्रेय नागपुर में बैठे आरएसएस के कार्यालय में हुआ, वो अगर पहले ही कानून कांग्रेस बना देती तो इन संघियों को राष्ट्रभक्ति का ज्ञान बहुत पहले मिल जाता. लेकिन अब वो कांग्रेस की गलती है, पता नहीं क्या इनको बेहतर स्पेस दे रखा था, उस स्पेस का फायदा उठाते हुए आज राहुल गांधी को ही घेरने का काम कर रहे हैं.
लेकिन तो मनोज जी, जब आप ये कहते हैं कि राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस ने उनको स्पेस दे दिया, या जो उनके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी था वो यूज नहीं किया, तो मेका जी जो है वो सुन रहे हैं और आपको हंस रहे हैं. Mr. Mehta, this is what I was saying, that no political party is willing to carry the Congress along. You heard from your so-called alliance partner, Samajwadi Party. He is hitting out at the Congress. You've let the opposition down.
Listen, he's not hitting out at Congress Party. What he is saying is, he is laying RSS and their cohorts bare. And he is blaming Congress for the way Congress dealt with them, which I respect that. He has a different opinion. Congress has a different way of dealing with things. But he doesn't agree with the way we dealt with RSS. That's what he said.
Yeah, so
you don't understand
if I disagree with you, Mr. Mehta, and with your school of thought, why do you come after me? You have no problems when your alliance partner says this.
No. I won't go after people, Pranesh. I'll go after the ideology that is against India.
Okay.
Even
Let Manoj Yadav, Manoj ji complete what he was saying. Ji, Manoj ji.
ओके, थैंक यू प्रणव जी. देखिए, मैं इंपॉर्टेंट बात ये कह रहा था कि हमारी बीजेपी की जो प्रवक्ता है उन्होंने कहा कि मजिस्ट्रेट साहब ने ऑर्डर दिया. अरे राहुल जी जो बोले और जो लोग बोल रहे हैं, जो बीजेपी बोल रही है, जितेंद्र सिंह जी जो बोल रहे हैं, तो आपने 3 दशक तक प्रैक्टिस की उस देश को कराई कि अयोध्या में जो गोली चली वो सीधे नेताजी मुलायम सिंह यादव जी ने चलवाई थी. क्यों इस देश को गुमराह किया? माफी मांगिए, यही माफी मांगिए. आप बीजेपी की प्रवक्ता होने के नाते यहां माफी मांगिए कि हमने देश को गुमराह किया. गोली तो मजिस्ट्रेट के आदेश से चलती है. फिर एक मुख्यमंत्री का उसमें क्या रोल था? जो ऑर्डर वहां पे था, जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन थी, उसको मजिस्ट्रेट निगरानी करता है, वो डिसीजन लेता है. तब आपने समाजवादी पार्टी को बदनाम किया. ये दोहरा चरित्र क्यों? ये डबल स्टैंडर्ड क्यों रखती है बीजेपी? आप सदन में जीते.
देखिए, पहली बार ये ऐसा हुआ है इतने सालों में कि समाजवादी पार्टी के नेशनल प्रवक्ता ने हिम्मत दिखाई है. वो कह रहे हैं कि कार सेवकों पे मुलायम सिंह यादव के आदेश पे गोली चली है. वो ये मान रहे हैं, आप भी मान लीजिए.
देखिए सर, मानने की बात नहीं, एक ऑपरेशनल प्रोटोकॉल का हिस्सा है ये कि सीधे ऑर्डर नहीं आता है. वो सिचुएशन को देखकर मजिस्ट्रेट के थ्रू होता है और उसको बाद में उसको अप्रूवल भी मिलता है। लेकिन ये ऑर्डर्स नहीं आते हैं कभी भी मंत्री के यहाँ से। जो भी उस वक्त उसके ओवरव्यू कर रहा था उसको रोका भी जा सकता है, और इस वो जो है चीफ मिनिस्टर
तो
उसको
मनोज
रोक
जी
भी
कह रहे
सकता
हैं
है।
कि जब आप लोग मुलायम सिंह यादव को ब्लेम करते हैं तो वैसे आपको इसमें मानना चाहिए। तो थिंक अबाउट इट, आई विल कम बैक टू यू। डॉक्टर अमन, was this an opportunity lost in parliament today?
Look, I think that Rahul Gandhi has had enough and more opportunities to take advantage of this, the student protest. I think he did take, he was late to join join and express his support for the movement, because I think he was abroad or something. But once he got back, he did make his mark. But I don't see this as any lost opportunity. I think he did make some really hard-hitting points, and the points that he made about students being shot, as he himself has clarified, it referred to the pellet guns. And how often are pellet guns been used in the heart of the capital against unarmed students?
No, Dr. Aman, it's a fair question. And we have been doing stories on it. I don't think any political party or any political leader can, brush it aside. If pellet guns were fired, and they were indeed fired, inquiry is on. What I am saying is, and you heard Manoj Yadav. Manoj Yadav is not from the RSS or the Samaj or from the BJP. The manner in which Rahul Gandhi approaches an opportunity like this. Now the whole focus is on the buzzwords he used. Those words are expunged. But it is haunting the Congress party.
No, I think, I don't think it is for the ruling party to sort of dictate and tell Rahul Gandhi how he should speak. Now, that speech which he has made today has made headlines. Now, whether it will give them
Rahul
the
Gandhi
benefit...
makes headlines, even when he travels abroad. Now, if you are happy with that headline, then, who is anyone to complain? Dr. Aman, you're saying that, BJP can't dictate, should not dictate. Obviously, the leader of opposition will say what he wants to. But there's also the question of decorum, of established norms in the House. If there are unparliamentary words, and if the chair objects, in this case the Lok Sabha speaker objects, then can a leader be defiant and say, I will do and say what I want?
If we are calling this unparliamentary, what will we call a certain gentleman by name Ramesh Biduri, who made a speech in Parliament? I don't know whether you have seen the video.
We did a full show on him. We did a full show. And Rajnath Singh got up and he condemned the statement. That was crass, downright offensive.
My point is, what action was taken against the gentleman? Has he been sacked from the party? Was anything...
Okay, so Rahul Gandhi, you're comparing Rahul Gandhi to Ramesh Biduri. Mr. Meka, take a note of this. Professor Mondal, what do you make of the commentary and conduct of the leader of opposition today?
No, I think I would go a step further, saying that no political leaders, however big or powerful in this country, can have permanent dominance over the people of India. I think that's one of the biggest lessons this particular Gen Z movement has given us, especially the parliamentary leaders. Every political leader will have its expiry date, and that should be first understood by the powers that be. Talking about the parliamentary politics, you know it very well, my take on it, that the parliamentary politics, especially the parliamentary debates in the last few years, have been lowered down like anything. Whether it is the opposition or the treasury bench, you don't see the kind of debate that we used to see maybe 10 years ago, till I could hear Ram Jetmalani or Gurudas Dasgupta. Even I'm talking about this century, Somnath Chattopadhyay. To be very honest, Mr. Pranesh, I do not, even when Mr. Bajpayee was there, I do not see the standard of debate that I used to see as a much younger person, even in this century. And when does it get back? I really don't know. And on top of this, what you have, Harakiri politics, Aaj TMC, call NCPI, call NDA. Look at these, I mean, jokers in the name of the NCPI.
Are you taking a dig at
party?
Mamata Banerjee? Yesterday Congress, then her own party, now the party is gone. What are you saying, Professor Mondal? That Mamata should not have jumped from Congress to form her own party and that she's lost her own party also?
I'm talking about the standard of debate in general.
Okay, standard of debate in general, Karan Verma. The standard is to be blamed. Why pick on Rahul Gandhi? How is this Rahul Gandhi's fault? He wanted to use the two words, he did. What can stop him? He is the, savior of the constitution.
No. Nobody can stop Rahul Gandhi, Pranesh. Your team actually missed an absolute cinema moment. Rahul Gandhi, when he used the word idiot, he went on to define it. He said an idiot is someone who just doesn't listen. और आपको पता है तब स्पीकर साहब क्या कह रहे थे? स्पीकर साहब कह रहे थे, मान्यवर आप मेरी बात ही नहीं सुन रहे, आप विषय पे ही नहीं आ रहे. राहुल गांधी वहां कह रहे थे, an idiot doesn't listen, और उधर स्पीकर साहब कह रहे थे, नेता प्रतिपक्ष मेरी बात ही नहीं सुन रहे. तो ये तो बहुत ही कमाल का आज एक मोमेंट था ये. तो इसलिए लेट राहुल गांधी बी राहुल गांधी. देखिए बीजेपी का बेस्ट स्पोक्स पर्सन आप लोग सोचते होंगे कौन है? बीजेपी के बेस्ट स्पोक्स पर्सन प्रियंका और राहुल है. कल प्रियंका जी ने अपना जलवा दिखाया था. यू सॉ दैट शी यूज्ड द गौमूत्र जाइब एंड शी वाज वेरी प्राउड ऑफ इट. फॉर अ वेरी डेकोरेटेड प्रोफेसर कामाकोटी शी यूज्ड द गौमूत्र थिंग. एंड टुडे राहुल गांधी हैज जस्ट आउटडन हिज ओन सिस्टर. ही इज शोन दैट ही इज स्टिल इन कमांड. He is the real one who matters when it comes to absurdity. It is Rahul Gandhi who runs the show. But for Professor Mondal to say that the level of debates has gone down, I agree. Not a single one of them, Pranesh, even knows about the Radha Krishna committee. No one knows. In fact, amongst the cockroaches also, the leaders of the Cockroach Janata Party, none of them knew that there is a Radha Krishna committee. There are recommendations. In fact, I asked on your show, I asked BJP spokespersons and others, how many recommendations have been implemented? There have been 6 of the 11 major ones. Nobody's done this discussion. Nobody really cares about education. This was all a political movement, all frenzy, very little substance. Today was the right occasion for Rahul Gandhi to come up and talk about it. He did the same thing with regards to the Manipur debate, if you remember. This man has single-handedly taken down the level of public discourse that happens in parliaments, outside parliaments. And for our friend from the Samajwadi Party to say, फिर तो नेताजी ने ये नहीं किया था. नेताजी ने पार्लियामेंट में खड़े होकर कहा था वाजपेयी जी को, I am proud of what I did with the car sevaks. He's owned it up. He said, I'll do it again. Then in 2017, when he went for the campaign of his own daughter-in-law, he said, 16 मार दिए थे, 30 भी मरवाने होते, तो मैं मरवा देता. तो उस पे मत लड़िए मनोज जी. मुलायम सिंह यादव has owned this up. He's owned it and worn it as a badge of honor that he fired on the car sevaks. But Pranesh, there's a larger question here. Does the state have the authority to use violence in need? Yes, it has. The state has a monopoly over violence as per our constitution. If somebody crosses a line, there is a certain parameter by which you can use force. It starts with water cannons, then it comes to tear gas, then it does come to pellet. You can do an investigation and an investigation is welcome. But the police cannot be a sitting duck where you fire on them and expect them not to fire back. Because
Karan, I agree with you that, the policemen there are, the people in uniform are not there to, I get your point. They are not there to get assaulted. But the graded response that you're talking about, the question simply is this, that if pellet gun was used, then the force must come out and own up. Why is this, the secrecy and that is the point.
No, I agree with you on that, and that's why the Supreme Court has come clear that there has to be a commission that does a thorough investigation. The CCTV footage, the logs, all have to be preserved, and I'm glad the Supreme Court is taking this up. Pranesh, we cannot take this matter lying down. In the center of the capital, a law and order situation like this happens, accountability needs to be fixed, not just in the education sector, but also of the rioters who wreaked havoc on more than 250 police officials.
Right.
They are not sons of a lesser god. Let's be very, very clear about that.
And they also have human rights. This is for all those people who, show, display placards with human rights, my life, my choice, etc., etc. Since you're talking of accountability, Karan, before we go any further, I want to play out 2 reactions of Rahul Gandhi. Same man, 2 different stands. Sample this. Listen to it carefully. This is Rahul Gandhi on Dharmendra Pradhan.
Dharmendra Pradhan is a criminal education minister. He has to be removed. He is a symbol of the collapse of our education system. He has to go. The resignation of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, that's a superficial thing. Because Dharmendra Pradhan never ran the education ministry. The man is called the RSS.
Mr. Meka, what is Rahul Gandhi trying to say?
What he is trying to say is what exactly he has said. As simple as that.
So first Rahul Gandhi says Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan is a criminal. He must go. He's presided over the mess. And then after the resignation happens, he says, well, that was a superficial thing. Pradhan is not responsible. The RSS runs the system. Can the leader of opposition not make up his mind? Isn't this why people don't take him seriously?
No, people take him seriously. People take the politics of the country seriously. You are peddling a different narrative. Politics is not serious. That's your narrative. We are not falling into it.
Sir, Barack Obama said something about Rahul Gandhi.
It's a symbolic. I don't care. So why do you want to go and
No, I'm not going anywhere. Sir, stay here. I'm just reminding you that people have said things. But Karan, 1 minute. Let's hear Mr. Meka. What is Rahul Gandhi, wanting here? His demands have been met, and now he's shifting the goalpost.
Einstein told something about Jawaharlal Nehru. Barack Obama told something about Rahul Gandhi. What are you talking? What are you talking?
Mr. Meka, answer my question. After saying Pradhan must resign, he's a criminal. Now he says that resignation means nothing.
Yes, it is a symbolic gesture. The minister going doesn't do anything, but it is important. It is a necessary condition, but not sufficient condition.
Okay.
We need to get the system right. We need to get the things right.
How does the Congress intend to fix the system?
Obviously, we will do. We will come up with a policy. And we will.
Rahul Gandhi had a chance today to tell the country, to tell the students, to tell the government that has failed in ensuring a clean system. He had an opportunity to tell them, give them his peace of mind. But Rahul Gandhi did not do that, Mr. Meka, and now you're not answering my question. This was symbolic. When a chief minister, your Telangana chief minister says Kong means Muslim, that is also symbolic. And both are harmless according to you. Karan?
No. For Mr. Meka, we don't need to go to Nehru or we don't need to go to Barack Obama. Pranesh, the justices in our country, Judge Gawai said that his words do not have the stature and they lack moral turpitude. He has apologized time and again, written unconditional apologies in courts for saying Chaukidar chor hai, RSS is responsible for Gandhi's assassination. Recently, he alleged something about Shivraj Singh Chauhan's son. Then he said, Hamare Sainik maar khaye. Again, he was pulled up by the courts. So we don't need to, Mikaji, we don't need to go to Obama or anyone. The courts of this country are fed up of Rahul Gandhi's loose tongue. He has been forced to apologize multiple times, written official apologies. So that is Rahul Gandhi's spoken track record, just so you know. That is his official track record. Now, Pranesh, do you really expect them to talk about education? They are clueless. If they wanted to really talk about morality here, they would have sacked the Telangana education minister, the Karnataka education minister. Paper leaks have happened under them. Paper leaks have happened under the Punjab education minister. Where is AAP? Have they sacked that man? None of them actually have walked the talk. They've been pulled up by the courts and then they have the audacity to, wax eloquent here and then tell you we'll fix it. You have no clue how to fix it. You are clueless about public policy. Batao yahan pe 4-5 amendments kya karne chahiye? How to fix the policy, Mr. Meka? Your neta failed there. At least speak up here on Times Now. What do you think should be done? Please answer.
Yeah. We will go and read the entire political science and then we'll get the clues.
But sir, you have to do it quickly. You can't be wasting so much time. Rahul Gandhi is not a student, clearly. Do you plan to send him back to school or college?
In the country already.
Mr. Meka, get serious, please. Now, Dr. Suman, on the question of principle and parity, here you have the Congress party saying that, look, students were assaulted, peaceful students were targeted by police. Brute force was used, they were booked, etc., etc. Dr. Raman, I'm sure you're aware, how many students have been booked for protesting in Kerala?
I'm sorry, Pranesh, I don't understand this logic at all. We are referring here, pardon me, to an assurance that was given by the government. Now, the protest was called off on the basis of that assurance. So, to say that...
Please have some water, Dr. Raman. That is more important. Just have some water. I'll give you the time. Have some water if you have a glass around.
My point is very simple. To say that students have been jailed in other protests in other states is not a valid reason here. Here, the government of India...
I am not talking about the government's assurance to the CJP. We will get there in the next part of this conversation. All I am asking is that if you are, Dr. Raman, if you were to go and protest about something, and if you are accused of doing the exact same thing, do you have the morals to even stand there and protest?
Where they were fired upon in Kerala? I didn't know this. When did this happen, Pranesh?
Okay, so unless students are fired upon, it's okay to lathi charge them, it's okay to book them. Only firing is the problem.
No, the proportionate scale of violence is used against them is a problem.
But sir, proportionate scale of, principle and accountability should also be a problem. Why is no one talking about the Telangana Education Minister, who by the way is the Chief Minister himself?
Why did it take so long for Mr. Pradhan to have to quit? Why did it take a nationwide agitation to be launched for 36 days?
Shazia Ilmi, will the BJP learn something from the CJP and Congress party? Will you agitate and ensure that the minister resigns?
So, but by the same logic, by Suman Ji's logic, why hasn't the Punjab Education Minister or Telangana Chief Minister or Jharkhand CM, who's also the Education Minister, or Kerala Education Minister resigned so far? One is waiting that, right? By the same logic, if Dharmendra Prasad should resign because their paper leaks, by the same logic, because education is a concurrent subject. And because
Dr. Raman is saying that the BJP is not exerting enough pressure like the Congress did in this case. You have to ensure that the minister or the government feels the pressure so that the mantri goes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And how does that help? Mantri is gone and Rahul Gandhi is saying that he didn't mean the mantri to go. He wanted the RSS to resign. And that is the point I want to come in. Rahul Gandhi had mentioned Nathuram Godse during a speech. And in 2016, again when, just now Karan mentioned various times he had apologized. Let me tell you, Rahul Gandhi's lawyer had clarified that he had not directly accused the organization RSS for the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, but it was an ideological attack. So Rahul Gandhi has been known to take his word not once but many times. This happened in 2016. Chaukidar Chor hai, there was a formal apology. On the matter of Pegasus, when again he raised it, what happened? He refused to even part with his phone for further inquiry. Rafale, we all know the story, what happened, and then, what transpired. Right. So Rahul Gandhi has lied and
how this blame game between the BJP and the Congress unfolds in the days to come. I thank some of our guests for joining us on debate number 1, viewers. Let's quickly shift our attention